Hello and welcome to the final week of February, which I'm very, very excited about. If you guys have never been here for it, I'm Jacob, and we tend to read books. These are much more reading vlogs, but this week it's going to be a mixture between reading and writing. And I do want to mention very briefly that this video could be kind of long. I'm going over until the end of the month, basically, is what this vlog is going to contain. What is today? The 21st, so I guess we'll have like 2 or 3 days of the end of the month next weekend, but that's gonna be a writing vlog. There's gonna be no reading. So if you want to know, I'm trying to get done the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories I want to get done before the end of the month. This is the place to be. Also, I'm sorry if I'm all scatterbrained or something like that. I'm kind of tired. It's like 8:30 at night, and so I'm not really comfortable with it. But let's get into the stories I want to read this week. The intros seem to be kind of long, so if you want to skip ahead to when you see me in a different spot, kind of more blogish, you totally can, because I'm just going to tell you the stories that I hope to get to. So we have Hardleen. This is volume 1, and I'm really excited to read a Harley Quinn graphic novel. I'm getting into these. I'm reading a few of these on Tuesday, which I'll talk about, is the plan. But either way, I'm really, really excited to read this. I don't know how long it is. I don't know if there is actually a page number to it or not, but it does not look like so. But I'm very, very excited, no matter less. Then we have Renegades, which I am starting after I finish Carry On. Renegades is my next audiobook I'm picking up. I'm doing a teen reading challenge you guys did not know, which is why a lot of these books are centered around teens and stuff. So Carry On was for Renegades is also for it. I'm actually like 30% into Renegades in the audiobook, and I do remember the first 30, so I'm not starting it over from the last time I read it. But I'm going to actually about to start reading Carry On. I want to finish it before we start my next book, which is not over here. I want to read the first chapter or first 2 chapters of Middle Game to kind of give it a great pause. I've had it for 2 months now, and I just have yet to pick it up. I don't have a draw to it at the moment. I really like the cover. I really like the idea of it, and so it might be a book I pick up later on this year, but I might put it down for now. Not in full DNF territory, but put it down until like later. Might be the way to go. Then I have 2 other scroungers where I want to get to at some point over the next few weeks. That is What Kind of Girl by Alyssa Shema. This is a hard-hitting contemporary about abusive relationships not told by the abusers. And then we also have The Illuminae, which is The Illuminae Files, which I want to read in one day. If I can't read it in one day, then I'm officially done. I've read the first 100 or so pages of this 1,000 times, I feel like. So we'll have to wait and see. And then we also have Pennies, which is Monthly's book club pick of the month. Monthly's book club actually is already, the live show should be done by the time this video goes up, and so I'll link it down below in case you wanted to go through it. I have no idea what Pennies is about. I think someone sells her to something or other, but I'm going to start that tonight, and I'll finish it tomorrow. That's like the big thing that we're doing in between today and tomorrow. Tonight, my goal is to start this, and then start Pennies. Renegades will be started on Wednesday, so you won't hear me talk about that until much, much later. Also, my hair should change this week, which is really, really exciting. And so, yeah, that's my intro. It's kind of long, but it's okay. It is currently 9 o'clock on Friday night, which is relatively early for me to be downstairs. And I think I might cuddle and go to bed around now. I'm gonna read and stuff. That's about it. I'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow. And then we'll talk about writing and stuff in the morning, and where I want to be at by the end of the week. Cookie. I finished my first book of the weekend, Pennies, and I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. It's about a girl who gets sold into sex slavery, and her owner is very abusive and things, and a guy comes to do a business deal or something like that, but they also are not the best, and I didn't really like it. I read it for, there was a specific reason why I read it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I read it for the monthly book club, and yeah, don't recommend. I didn't really like it. Maybe you'll like it. I'm not going to say I don't recommend. I just wasn't my favorite. So, there's that. And I will talk to you guys all soon with another update. Okay, so it's actually about to be midnight, and I'm gonna actually take medicine to make me tired so I can go to sleep. I slept all day today, and so I was kind of curious to see how this whole evening would play out. I read a little bit more of Harley Quinn from the last time I talked to you. I streamed. I got a little bit further into my Let's Play that I wanted to get, got to a point. And then I want to start What Kind of Girl, because I heard some really good things about it, and I kind of want to read it. So I do want to start that. And that brings us to Sunday. Sunday is the day I'm going to try to get everything I need to get done, editing, and that type of stuff done today, because if you guys did not know, because I just came up with the idea, or didn't come up with the idea, Kate Kavanaugh came up with the idea, who didn't come with, I don't know, I'm like the original person on that video, but I want to write for 24 hours straight and see how many words I can get into Broken Boys. Yeah, I don't know. This could be a bad idea for retrospect purposes, because, for instance, I have a lot of words to write, so I'm going to write a little bit today. I want to get like 2,000 or 3,000 words written today, just get a little bit further, that way I can see the end. So that's the plan, but I'm going to do it when I wake up. The plan is to wake up relatively early, so I can be nice and well rested, and start this 24-hour writing thingy. Hopefully, I don't know, I kind of want to start at midnight, go from midnight to midnight. That would be really good, so 12 to 12. So, but then again, then I should just stay up and not go to bed like normal and just spend out my rest of my day like normal, then go to bed and wake up at midnight and then do that. That's, oof. I don't know, I'll see what my mom says. I think she's still awake. We'll go find out. So here's the thing. I was watching a video, and they downloaded a proof copy, like they got a proof copy for their book, and I have a story that I really want to get published, that I really wanted to figure out things with, and I figured that's, here's the thing. I have done 90,000 different things with it. I have, this story is called Elizabeth Snow. I talked about it briefly. I'm gonna kind of keep it vague in case I do get anything wrong or whatever. I printed it out at the end of last year in order to edit it and have it edited. Actually, it's supposed to be done being edited this month, and I had full intentions of it. I think I talked about it briefly in my book writing video, and I really want to work on it. I do, but I think this is the perfect way to do it. And so I'm making a proof copy. That's what I'm doing right now, and then I'll order it on Tuesday, because I don't know how expensive it's gonna be. It's gonna be a little hefty. It's a big book. It's a very big book, like a huge ass book. So I'm gonna try to get the format, and I'm sitting here and figuring out things. So that's what I'm doing right now. I do have intentions of starting What Kind of Girl tonight, and I think that's it. I think it's the only thing I plan on doing. I might work a little bit in Broken Boys, just a tad, but nothing to the extreme. And also I want to plan out some of the episodes for my new series, and then also I want to continue working on a different series and edit a little bit more of my videos going up on Tuesday. Alright, those are the plans, and I'll talk to you guys very soon with an update. Okay, so I came to my first issue, and that is I didn't have the right stuff to. I'm formatting and doing fun things like that, because I think it'd be really fun to format this book. Depending on how long it takes to format a book, I don't think it's going to take super duper long. And so we have InDesign, and then we also have Acrobat DC. I have Photoshop obviously already on my computer, and so we're going to be using all these different things to do this. I don't know why this vlog turned into let's make a book, but that's what we're doing. I'm also probably not going to link her, but Becca C. Smith, excellent author, excellent. I mean, I've never read any of her work. I'm sure she's an amazing author. She seems like a great person. I'm assuming her work is probably amazing as well. But she has a video all talking about how to lay out your book in InDesign, and so that's what we're doing today. And I think it's gonna be really fun. It's probably gonna be really addicting. I have a feeling. I just got that. But so that's what we're downloading right now. Because yeah, I went on Adobe, and Adobe's like, you get a free trial. It's like $12. And I was like, I pay for all your Creative Cloud shit. And they're like, you do. You do. You download for free. And I'm like, I know. And so I had to come into Creative Cloud. So we're doing that. I paid $7 because Scrivener is cool and all. And I think this is something to keep in mind for anybody out there who is using Scrivener, who wants to kind of venture into Scrivener. Scrivener is very cool. But with that being said, for instance, I personally had to pay $7 to be able to even format my book in a proper format, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna watch. I don't know. I have to figure. I guess I could read about it. You might be able to have the PDF, and the PDF file be enough. I don't know, but I did. I hope I didn't pay $7 for no reason. I have for a month. And it's super duper expensive. It's like $80 a year or something. Or you can pay full out for like $140. But no, I don't use it enough. And I get it free for school when I go back to school. But that's not till August. And I'm not doing this in August. I'm doing this right now. I don't know what this is. I'm getting more and more tired, I think. And I did promise myself I'd go to bed. But I know if I go to bed now before before my mom wakes up, she'll wake me up at 9. So I at least have to stay up for a little bit longer because of that. Alright, I'll talk to you guys. Okay, so I kind of didn't do it the way that originally was choice. If you do not know, Elizabeth Snow actually has 140 something thousand words in it, and it's 89 chapters long. It came out to be about 386 pages or something, which isn't too bad. I have to say I'm actually pretty impressed with the number and things, especially for the draft. And on initial, just like proof copy, 6x9, whatever. That's how it'll come out to be. And then I did create some covers and stuff. And so it's very quickly doing like it's processing and making a kind of like a preview for me to look at, just to see if formatting and stuff worked. I use Scrivener formatting, and I'm hoping it works just fine. And then next step is to see if how much it's going to be to actually just send me a proof copy of the book, as that's all I want. I don't obviously want to sell it or anything. It's nowhere near there. The first 2 acts are in third draft territory. The third act's in first draft territory. It's the worst act of them all, but I figured this would be an excellent way for me to be able to sit down and to enjoy the book. I've read this book as a Kindle. I know I've also read it completely fully through, or mostly through, and on like notebook stuff that I printed out myself, like an actual like manuscript draft here. And I didn't like either of those formats personally. They're not my favorite. The Kindle wasn't fine. Well, it's fine. And I also have read it through with my mom twice. It's her favorite story I've ever written. I have another one, but I have to go back and I have to edit that stuff on my long list of books that I've written over the years. But Elizabeth Snow and this contemporary novel, these were the 2 that I wanted to move forward with. So what's not a better time to do this when I'm getting ready to be finished? And by the time this will get here, when I order it, I'll be completely done. And so I can just focus my attention on this. And if I really like it, then maybe I'll do Broken Boys as well, because like that'd be really cool to have back. Like just to have physical copies of my book I don't even know. Oh my god, that'd be a fun day. And I'll definitely record it for you guys, because I've never had a physical copy of my book. And I just watched Books with Sydney, is that what it is? You know, the amazing Sydney, here on YouTube, and she has like 14 copies of her novels, and they're long and they're beautiful, and I was jealous. I want one. So this is it. This is my baby. I've been working on this particular story for like 7 years, and it's my baby, and so this is the one that definitely is, yeah. So I'll let you know if I actually end up doing it, if it's gonna be super duper expensive. Maybe it's only like $20 or something, like the amount of money that I'd be paying someone to buy it. Hopefully, question mark. We'll see. Okay. Okay, so now it's officially 6:30. In 4 hours, so what is it? Today's Sunday. My dad is at work. Fuck. I might be able to get into his email. We'll have to look and see. But his email will receive an Amazon like thing for me to be able to like approve it. It was only like $6, not including tax and things like that, which is really good. And so I did order it. I did it. Oh my god. So, yeah. That's exciting. Well, I will talk to you soon. I think it's 6:30 now, like I said. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm not really sure yet, but yeah, I'll see you guys. Side note, this is to my weekly vlog. I know I just said what it was for, but I'm doing two. Sunday is already, or what is today? Monday? Monday is a separate video that is going up tomorrow on Tuesday, which is a 24-hour writing vlog. So if you're looking for that video, it's already up on my channel. And yeah, we took a little break for writing, where I wrote for 24 hours. Hopefully it went well. Just want to very quickly pop in. I also want to say that I did end up ordering my proof copy, and it comes on Thursday, so you guys will be here for it, and I'm very, very excited about it. But I don't think the footage is going to be in this. I think I'm going to wait and do it for book writing. My book writing update. I'm going to unbox it for that. Me and my mom are, so I'm very, very excited. But I'm going to jump back to that other video. I'm not going to update you guys probably at all today. Yesterday, on Sunday, I literally laid down and slept the whole day. I think I slept for probably around 18, 19 hours. So, hopefully that means good luck. Alright, I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday when I get my hair done. I'm very, very excited for it. Okay. Alrighty, guys, it's 11:14, and now it's officially back to our weekly vlog. So, I actually wrote 12,741 words, spoiler, for that 24-hour thon. And I didn't actually write for 24 hours. I kind of did because now, like, I'm ending around the time I began. But I'm so proud of myself. I'm so happy. And I have so much more details about my story and stuff. Just know that we're on chapter 27. I'm going to talk about more as the week progresses, as this book will be done by Friday. And that's that. So the rest of my plans for this evening, like I said, it's 11:14 now. I have plans to edit. That's a big thing. And then work on some Sims content to get that up for you guys this week. And what else? I think that's it. I might try to read a little, but I just kind of take it a little easy. I had a very big working day, and I made a ton of progress, which is really good. But it was a lot. So I'll update you guys throughout the rest of the week for sure. Okay, so I want to very quickly come in and update you because I got it. That's the back. I got it. It's here. All its beauty and things. The first, like, I would say official draft of this book. Most of the books inside here, it's a bind up of 3 that's getting turned into one singular book, are already on to their second to third drafts. Like, I read through all of them separately, and then I've edited book 1 and 2 completely, but it was minor edits. It was some, like, draft things here, some plot development things here, some plot development things here. Nothing too big, nothing too life-changing. For instance, the whole ending of this book is getting reworked completely. The whole third part could be obsolete, or at least the last 10 or 15 chapters of this book could be obsolete completely, as I don't want what happens to happen. I want it to be kind of a little more happier, a little more left open, and I want to be able to explore that. And so a lot of this stuff is going to be in the next draft of the revision phase when I write down my notes. But I wanted to be able to read it all the way through. My mom wanted to be able to read it all the way through as a bind up completely. And there's a lot of changes to the first draft in particular, the first part. But it came out to be around 370 something pages. The font's a little too small. The actual size of the book, I don't think is a horrible size of a book. My personal preference would be a little bit smaller, maybe about an inch or so. The cover, definitely my fault, has some things that I couldn't tell. So something I would have to work on now that I know. And all my covers, when creating them, I try to make sure they all blend. So in case I need to blend them over, I can. not a problem. Where's some other things? There's a few chapters that look like they might be completely missing, like from the book. Like that looks just like a random white page, but it's actually like a chapter page. So I'm not entirely sure if I just had extra blank chapters in the Scrivener file, or if they actually are missing, and things like that. But I'm very, very excited to actually just sit down and be able to read it and have a lot of fun with it. Definitely going on my March TBR. I'm reading it next month for sure, in preparation for starting some ideas, starting some notes and things while I read through it. And it's just going to be simple notes, chapter 1 notes, chapter 2 notes, how I feel about the chapter, and not going to plan it out page by page. I just don't really know if that's going to work for me. I'd rather have 86 different sections of notes than chapter by chapter notes. Alright, that's that. Okay, now I'm going to go to work, and I'll probably see you guys when I get home, as I have a lot more writing to do tonight. Okay, I have three chapters left of my novel. It's 10 o'clock now. I'm not exactly super duper tired. I need to find the groove, and so that's the hope. And I'm gonna write right now. I'm in a 32-minute sprint with Kate that they did a live stream yesterday for. I also have a live stream that I'm doing with her tomorrow. So if I don't finish it tonight, then I'll finish it tomorrow. But I have other stuff I do to get prepared for this to be completely done, and need to be ordering my proof copy hopefully on Saturday. Fingers crossed. That's the plan, so I can get here like on Tuesday. Okay, I will see you guys. I'll talk to you guys when I have something else to update you. Also, my hair is getting ridiculously long. Part of the reason why I've not filmed anything is because of this, and so hopefully on Saturday, before my movie, I can get it cut and things. And that video will go up that day as well. My movie review, because it's a movie that's not out yet. Alright, I'll talk to you soon. Update. It's 1:07 in the morning. I watched the rest of the live stream, and also I finally got done transferring over my Scrivener file, which I think is what I told you about beforehand, if I'm not mistaken. I'm officially on chapter 29. Actually, I've been on chapter 29 for probably 20 minutes or so. We're only in scene 1. There's 4 planned scenes, but okay, I want to tell you real fast, before I'm going to jump back into the book, but yep, we're getting really, really close, guys. It should be done, hopefully by the end of this vlog. Yep, that's the goal. And you know what? That's good enough for me, personally, as a human being. I don't need to read. I thought I was going to be able to finish my graphic novels and stuff, but they need to be moved over into March. It's A-okay with Jacob. I read a lot of books this month, so, like, I can't complain. Alright, I'll talk to you guys a little later. After writing for 20 minutes, I'm going to start writing again. It's officially 4:04. We're on scene 3 of the chapter 29. Only 2 chapters to go, and then we are done with this baby. I'm very, 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 very excited, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'll see you guys on the other end. Okay, so this is, like, it's Sunday, March 1st. I decided not to do a weekly vlog this week, so I'm just wrapping it up to tell you guys I did finish my novel, and I'm going to insert the clip here of me finishing my novel. So I am about to leave. I'm getting changed. I have a movie at 3. We have some errands to run beforehand, but I finished it. It came out to be 62,000 and like 449 words, which means I wrote 20-something thousand words in this previous week, which is just insane, but it also means it can be done for anybody who's worried they're gonna miss a deadline. You don't have to miss a deadline. You just have to drive yourself insane. It's fun. It's cool. It is completed. All 31 chapters are written. I didn't skip any scenes or anything like that, which is really cool. There is a planned sequel, but I'm gonna... And, second, after I'm taking 2 months off, well, I'll be taking 2 months off in, like, a few days. I'm currently formatting and stuff to print a proof copy so my mom can read it, because I think that's the best way to read it, personally. Now that I actually have a proof copy, I'm never going to do it a different way. But I am going to buy a proof copy and give it to my mom so she can read it, just rough draft, and so we can talk about it and go through it, and figure out the changes I want to make and bring from book 2 into book 1 to make it one complete whole story, because it's not completed, but everything, the whole structure and dimensions and different things, and I know the conflicts, I mean, everything just came into query, like, came very, very strongly, especially at the end. I knew exactly every battle that I was trying to fight with these characters and whole 9 yards, and it worked out really nicely. I really liked it. I liked all the ends to the side characters and different things. I feel like most of them were fleshed out to the best of my ability. Some of them will probably have some character development changes, but I think that's normal. I don't really know if any of them are super duper flat. There's one or two that I didn't really do much with. They're there for simple plot points. But hey, it's okay. Overall, I'm very, very impressed with myself. I'm very, very happy. It's over. It's done. I'd say there's probably like at least 8 to 10 more thousand words having to be written inside the story, but that's going to be much later down the line. The goal is, I think, instead of taking 2 months off to kind of fast track this process, I think I'm taking a month off for the month of March, so I have like 31 days. March is kind of crazy. And then in April, for Can't NaNoWriMo, we'll come back and we'll sit down, we'll talk about it. But I'll talk more about that in my book writing video, which should already be up by the time the vlog goes up, so I highly recommend you check it out. Alright, I gotta get dressed, but it's so fucking exciting. Okay. I'll talk to you guys soon. But this week was really, really fun. I got a lot of things accomplished, and I'm very, very sorry you guys didn't actually get to see me finish my novel, but I talked about it and things. It's like a minute long, so like you guys got enough of information about that. I'll talk a little more about that, obviously, in my book writing video, which will be going up some point during the week. This week that this vlog should be going up. This vlog will be first, and then we'll go into wrap ups and things like that going forward. At least that's the plan. But I got my proof copy. I read a little bit of everything. I just didn't really finish anything. I've been plagued by headaches. I've been sick. It's been a very, very messy week, but I did a lot. I got a lot accomplished. I ended up writing 20-something thousand words this week, which is amazing, and it's such a great feeling. But with that being said, I think I'm going to end this here. If you guys enjoyed this vlog, please make a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another beautiful video. Thank you for watching.